Hey, what's up YouTube? This Snapback King right here, and I'll come back to you guys with a video I promised. If you guys have watched that the Nike Hyperdunk video that I posted and added to my channel a few days ago, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But I promised you guys that I was gonna make a little post-performance review, I guess I'll call it. But yeah, well, I played in them today at the Y, and then so I'm making a little performance review of this. So yeah, and plus I also wanted to make this video just because I kind of fucked up in my first one, so yeah, I just want to like run it back, and hopefully it goes good this time. So yeah, let's get it in. So let's get started. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick look really fast at the shoe, and I'll be right back. So yep, that's the song. Let me turn it down a little bit. So yeah, so that was a quick look really fast, a little 360 view of the shoe. So let's get it started. The upper is like a combination of mesh and fly wire, and it has a little overlay right here of fuse material, and you can see it already. And then that was the side panel. Then they have the little fuse material again with mesh at the toe box. Then the laces, which are pretty long, and I'll go into details later on in the video about all of the little problems that I had with the shoe. Okay, they had the Hyperdunk tongue with this cooler design. The other side, fly wire, and yeah, the midsole have these little ridges right here. The heel cup, okay. The insole, I know you can't really see it right now. Let me see if I can make it better a little bit. Yeah, you can see a little bit. Then they had that little cushion shit I showed you guys the other video. I know you can't see it this time for sure. Then the outsole. Yeah. So yep. Let's get right into it. So there was only like a few problems I had with the shoe when I was playing today. I mean, it's still a good basketball shoe, but still, there still needs a little bit more improvements with the shoe. Nike did a good job with the shoe, I gotta say, but a few problems, like a few minor problems there is. First, let's start off with the shoelaces and the tongue. Okay, the shoelaces are too long, way too long for a basketball shoe. Especially since it's a basketball shoe, you don't want to be tripping on these things because you'll fuck yourself up, and that's the truth. You see, if I could pull them out, look how long these things are hanging out and everything. That's why sometimes I like double tie it, like twice, or sometimes I just like tuck it in, but I don't want to tuck it in sometimes because it could fuck up the little lace tips, so I don't do that with these shoes at least. So that's one minor problem. They need to change that. Either you can change the shoelaces or some shit like that if you want to. Another problem is the tongue. It's way too thin. Way too thin. Well, one good thing about it is that it's mesh, which you can see right there sticking out a little bit. Mesh. But since the tongue is so thin, it hurts when you tie it too tight. The lace is too tight. So what some people do is either like double socket or something like that. So you gotta like try preventing from tying your shoes too tight, cause it will like lock into your ankles, into your leg right here, and it will hurt. Like it will constrict it and like tighten up, and it will hurt. I don't know really why, but since it's so thin and don't have no cushioning, it like just hurts your legs fully, like your whole foot. So that's another problem that they need to change and improve on. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. But I can say that like the heel cup is a pretty cool idea that they put on. It like locks down your heel, and they cut out these little small parts right here, so it could be a little bit more lightweight. They got the idea off of like Kobe 6s, and it's kind of better now, I guess. I mean, regardless of if it's cut out or covered, it's still the same lockdown. It doesn't matter. It doesn't depend on what parts are cut out or anything like that. It's still the same kind of lockdown that you get off of the 2010 Hyperdunks. So yeah. And then I just showed you guys what the problems were. But the good things about the shoe is the traction. The traction is perfect, I guess. I can call it that. The traction is like the best I've ever played in yet. These shoes are like the best I've ever played in for a basketball shoe. The traction though is like full length herringbone, and it's worth buying these shoes just for the traction, because every basketball player needs traction, and especially like when you're like a point guard or shooting guard, you need this for your for when you have like running plays or some shit like that. So the traction's full length herringbone, you see. And then another good part is that on the sides right here they have traction also, so you won't slip if you try making a cut off of the sides, which is great. Then we have this little Y cut little thing. Like, well, it's kind of like a Y cut kind of thing that they made, so when you do cuts it'll be easier to like slide through. Then they have the Nike Zoom airbag in the heel and the forefoot, and you see right there in it on the inside of this little circular little pivot post game thing. Yeah, they have a little zoom bag right there, and it's actually like a full forefoot zoom bag instead of like a little small one inside. So that's pretty much it. Nike Zoom is great. It absorbs the impact of your landings, like especially like if you dunk a lot or jump all the time around the whole place. So yeah, so great shoe overall, but it's technically just the tongue and the shoelaces, which is what the minor problems of the shoe. There ain't no major problems, so overall it's like a great shoe, and you should get some if you don't have any yet. And these are gonna be like one of the best basketball shoes for a while, especially this year. because these shoes are outstanding and awesome. So yeah, you guys, I'll come out with more pickups to show you guys and reviews, and please subscribe, like, comment, and all that other shit y'all be doing. So yeah, and watch some of my other videos. So yeah, that's it for now. Deuces.